Well, people in Cold Lake will notice some changes in the downtown core. City Council is switching to a different method when it comes to parking, but not everyone is on board. Fraser Snowdon reports.
Although some downtown businesses may not be completely on board with council, the City of Cold Lake has approved the change of parking from angle to parallel.
They're not talking about choice.
Cold Lake Mayor Craig Copeland says the move is way overdue.
We feel that it's time to get with modern times and try to get everybody parking parallel.
Businesses like Ashcroft Flooring are already voicing concerns.
Parking will be more difficult. The traffic will probably wind up being backed up on several occasions, and sooner or later people are going to get to a point where they do not want to park here.
According to the city, changing the spaces will actually reduce the parking spots by 9%. One business feels, though, the change will be good.
I'm for the parking because it's safer. I'm definitely wanting the parallel parking because I find that people, when they're trying to get out of the angle parking, it's caused accidents, and I have witnessed a lot of accidents.
For those concerned about reduced parking space because of the change, the city is working on that.
There is some land available to maybe try to purchase it or work with the people that own the land to put in parking. And so just be right on the street and then be dedicated parking for people for shopping.
As winter is almost setting in, the line painting and signs will not be done until the spring. Fraser Snowdon, Newcap News.
Well, we haven't even hit Halloween yet, but one Christmas charity is already up and running. By simply filling a shoebox, you could improve the life of a child half a world away. Kyle Gallagher explains.
Ken Hastings is getting ready for another year of Operation Christmas Child, a program that delivers shoeboxes full of supplies to underprivileged kids around the world. Hastings has been filling boxes since the program first came to Lloydminster 2 decades ago and has some good advice to pass along.
Start with the basics, put in a few school supplies, some personal hygiene items like face cloth, bar of soap, toothbrush, that type of thing. Toys, these are kids. A lot of times they just haven't had time to play or haven't had something to play with.
Do not include things like toothpaste, food, any used items, playing cards, liquid, items that could potentially leak, or items that could scare a child. Shoeboxes can be picked up from many schools and churches around the city, as well as Versus Bookstore and your dollar store.
Probably the most important would be a picture or a note from the person or group that's filled the box. That really puts the personal touch on that gift and means so much to the child and the family once the shoebox is opened.
The program continues to grow in popularity every year. In 2012, 662,000 boxes were collected Canada-wide, including over 7,200 from Lloydminster and area.
For the past 10 years, Leah Vidal has been filling shoeboxes and uses it as a good opportunity to teach her own children a valuable life lesson.
We just focus on ourselves all the time, so it's taught them to give to other people, and they love filling shoeboxes.
Operation Christmas Child is so important to the Vidals that it's become part of their holiday tradition.
We feel that reward when we pack the shoeboxes and write our names in them, or write a note or send a letter, so it makes a big difference to us too.
No matter where you are, you can be involved in Operation Christmas Child, and your gift will make a significant difference in a child in another country.
Filled boxes can be dropped off at Versus and the Southridge Community Church on Collection Week from November 18th to 24th. Boxes will also be picked up from various schools throughout the month. Kyle Gallagher, Newcap News.
Well, Friday Night Lights, it's a phrase football fans are familiar with, and now for Holy Rosary Raiders football team, they can experience the thrill of playing the game at night. Now in this week's Beyond the Classroom, we take a look at how the lights at Raider Bowl became a reality.
This was a scene last year at Raider Bowl, 4 stadium-style lights going up in each corner. This was the scene this year as the Holy Rosary Raiders took on the Cold Lake Royals. The game was played under the lights.
You come out here, play Friday night, 7 o'clock, like it's supposed to be played, like the they do all over the States, and you see the crowd tonight, huge crowd, everyone's excited. The kids are having a blast out here on both sides of the ball.
The lights came to fruition in partnership with the Catholic School Division and the Lloydminster Minor Football Association. They say now with these lights, they can host bigger events.
As far as provincial goes, we can play anytime now. We don't have to play at 1 o'clock Saturday every day, all the time now. We can play 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Of course, with a project this big, it takes time, money, and manpower.
They gave us labor, they gave us materials. It wasn't just the school division of minor football, it was the community that stepped up big time, and it's no surprise in Lloydminster.
And without that community support, Kirby says that the price of the lights would have been roughly $250,000. He says the cost has been cut in half. And with the lights, family and friends can come watch the boys play. For many, a 7 o'clock start time works better than 4 in the afternoon.
We have some breaking news to share with you. A fugitive wanted in connection to an assault charge in North Balford has been arrested in Calgary. 37-year-old Christopher Pasley was released in September and was to appear in court October 2nd. Now, when he failed to show, a warrant was issued for his arrest. Pasley will be remanded for up to 6 days in Alberta until authorities can take him to North Balford to deal with his charges. Now, his court date has not been set just yet.